What's going on? It's April 3rd, and today we're going to be looking at reverse line movement to see where the sharps are putting their money. Sharp bettors, professional bettors, big money, whatever you want to call them, it's always a good thing to know where they're putting their money, and for me, it's a good reference point. So let's look at a regular game, for example. This is normal line movement. Today we have the Guardians up against the Mariners. This line opened up at over under 7 with 67% or the majority of the betting volume going towards the over. So normally when the over is the majority vote, they're going to bump the line up a little bit. If the under is the majority vote, they're going to drop the line a little bit. And that makes sense. You know, they're thinking that, okay, if at over under 7, majority of the public likes the over, then why don't we bump it up a little bit? That way the under looks a little bit better. And so, you can have more of a 50-50 split here when it comes to the betting action. That's how normal line movement works. Now compare that to the Yankees game today. So Yankees versus Diamondbacks. This line opened up at over under 9 with 75% or the majority of the betting action going towards the over. So even though at 9 people loved the over, they dropped it down to 8.5, and that doesn't make any sense. You would expect this to go to 9.5, but why would they drop it down to 8.5? That's going to make the over look that much better, and it's going to entice future bettors throughout the day to continue picking this outcome. So this is reverse line movement. The reason this happens is because the sharps have money on the under. And what the bookmakers are thinking is that, okay, if the public likes one outcome, but our professional bettors like the other outcome, then why don't we continue to make one outcome look better than the other? That way the public continues to pour money into this outcome, and they're hoping that this one loses. That way they don't have to pay out 75% of the bettors, and they're going to continue to adjust the line to make this outcome look as good as it can. And all you need to know is that at over under 9, the sharps liked the under. So you don't have to tail the sharps if you don't want to. I don't always tail them, but it is a good reference point. It's good to know where the big money is going. We also have one more game today. It's going to be Cardinals versus Padres. This line opened up at over under 8 with 80% or the majority of the betting action going towards the under. So even though at 8 people loved the under, they bumped it up to 8.5, making the under look that much more appealing. So why would they continue to promote the outcome that's already getting all the betting action? Well, the reason is because the sharps are picking the over, and the bookmakers are going to continue to make this outcome look as appealing as it can. And all you need to know is that the sharps really like the over when it comes to over under 8. So that's all the games I have for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.